actress, health guru, and fucking crazy cat lady. Gwyneth Paltrow, in my opinion, is one of the fucking craziest ladies on the planet. And I'm here today to investigate just how fucking weird of a person Gwyneth Paltrow really is. My name is Conovan. I'm a ghost hunter by day and a ghost hunter by night, and I'm going to explore just how strange Oscar-winning actress Gwyneth Paltrow really is. Aside from being a very, in my opinion, average actress, Gwyneth is most well known for a beauty and cosmetic company Goop, which is what we're here today to talk about. And yes, the name of the company is Goop, which is quite possibly the worst name for a company ever. That's the noise an animal would make if it saw a cameraman for the first time. So let's just jump into it. Has this ever happened to you? You know, you're minding your own business, maybe you're shopping at a mall, maybe you're robbing a homeless man, and then boom, a psychic vampire just appears, just sucking up all of the negative aroma, just sucking it all up. Well, you know, that can be a pretty scary thing to happen. But don't worry, all you have to do is whip out your Gwyneth Paltrow psychic vampire repellent and blast the motherfucker away. This is a completely real product that Gwyneth Paltrow actually sells. Psychic vampire repellent. Now she doesn't actually mention what you're supposed to do with it. Does Gwyneth want us to spray it onto ourselves? Does Gwyneth want us to use it as some sort of weapon? Actually, you know what a better question is, does Gwyneth Paltrow know that vampires don't actually exist? But what I know is that her vampire repellent is just essential oil sprays repackaged. And look, essential oils have their use, but they're not gonna kill a freaking vampire. If you look through her website, you can see that there is an absolute shit ton of essential oils being sold. As you can see here, Gwyneth Paltrow is selling one bottle of lavender essential oils for $17 US. Now look, I'm not an American, so I don't know how much 0.33 flaws is, but what I can tell you is that you can buy 3 times that amount on Amazon for a cheaper price. You can buy Alright, take 2, action. You can buy lavender oil on Amazon for $15 per ounce, or you can buy it off of Goop for $55 per ounce. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Who the frick is buying all of this? Like, I'm sorry, but how fucking stupid do you have to be sucking into this sort of thing? And look, it's sold out. People actually bought this. And let's be real here, the people who buy vampire repellent already have essential oils at home. Most people estimate Gwyneth Paltrow's net worth to be around $140 million. Do not give her money, she doesn't need it. And I'm sorry, but if you're considering buying vampire repellent oil from a lady who probably thinks that poverty is a lifestyle choice, you might be just as retarded as she is. Alright, it's time to move on. There's something that sets Gwyneth Paltrow and I completely apart. It's not just that she was born into a life of wealth, whereas I was not. It's not just that she likes to scrounge food from L'Oreal, whereas I eat from Maple Inn. Gwyneth Paltrow is a woman, and I am not. And there's something unique to women that I, do not have, being the vagina. Well, guess what the lovely Gwyneth likes to do with hers? That's right, she likes to hide her rock collection up there. So Gwyneth Paltrow featured the product on Goop. It's called a jade egg, which is an egg made out of jade, which you put in your vagina. Gwyneth claims that they came from mystical ancient China, when Chinese concubines would use them to keep fresh for their male counterparts. And what does a jade egg actually do? Well, pretty much nothing. They're basically used as a Kegel exercise in order to strengthen the pelvic floor. And in fact, the claim that they're made from ancient China is completely false. They're just a complete waste of money. There's no evidence that they ever even originated from China. But what I can say is that they were made in China. Can the jade egg balance hormones, regulate menstrual cycles, prevent uterine prolapses, and increase bladder control, as Gwyneth claimed? No, it cannot do any of that. In fact, going beyond that, they can actually be harmful. Because the material is porous, it's believed that they can actually cause bacterial infection. You're literally shoving a piece of rock in a place that a piece of rock really shouldn't go. In fact, Gwyneth Paltrow's claims were so egregiously and objectively false that Goop was faced with a $145 $100,000 lawsuit for making unsubstantiated claims. Now, like I said before, Gwyneth has a net worth of $140 million, so I doubt she even noticed. But if she's selling products that are objectively misleading, what does that make her? Now, one of the reasons that our dear friend Gwyneth is in the news lately, and the same reason I decided to actually make this video, is because of her soon-to-be-released Netflix show, Goop Lab. Here you can see the promotional poster for the show. As you can see, it's a completely ordinary poster. There's nothing weird about it. It's just Gwyneth Paltrow emerging from a vagina. Also, and this really isn't a big point, but just look how yellow Gwyneth is in this photo. Netflix didn't even bother to color correct it to match the pink lining. It took me literally 35 seconds to fix. Like, it's not important or anything, but it matters to me. Netflix has been criticized for their production of the show, given that, you know, Gwyneth Paltrow is a fucking crazy ass lady. Their new Goop documentary is just going to be an hour-long commercial for pseudoscience and all of her, you know, batshit crazy ideas. Today it's a stone egg in the vagina. Soon she'll be sticking a cat up there because of her horoscope. At the end of the day, Gwyneth Paltrow is just a fucking weird person. Like, she named her daughter Apple. That's her first name, Apple. It reminds me of when Michael Jackson named his child Blanket Jackson. And as we all know, Michael Jackson turned out to be an incredibly sane person. And finally, I think it's time to end this video by delving deep into the mind of Gwyneth Paltrow. So here is a collection of her finest quotes. We're human beings and the sun is the sun. How can it be bad for you? I don't think anything that's natural can be bad for you. I am who I am. I can't pretend to be somebody who makes $25,000 a year. I am African. I'd rather smoke crack than eat cheese from a tin. That's that for the video. I really hope you enjoyed watching it. You know, if you liked it, please like it, and if you want, please subscribe. And really importantly, if you have any feedback, let me know what I can do to improve. Alright, I'm Conovan, and cheers.